Yes, welcome to episode 4 of the Wrestling Tea podcast. I am El Hijo del Fantasma Verde. And today, I'm wearing a mask. The reason will be revealed shortly. But there's other luchadores with me in the building. And they are...
Yo, it's your boy Johnny Two Belts, aka El Hijo de los Cinturones. We are here and I can't wait for the match of the week.
Órale, Holmes. Yo soy el hijo de la morfina rosa. Gracias.
And I refuse to wear the mask because I am part of the straight edge society. And I am the Ayatollah of hip hop, the whole damn show, and the rated R podcaster, Steven All Time.
What's going on, everybody?
Relaxed, chilling.
How's everyone feeling?
Not
Good,
bad.
good.
Feeling amazing, man. Glad to be back.
You guys must have been fully melted in those masks, and you're still wearing it.
It's not my first time.
I was wearing that mask every time I talk or breathe. Freaking, I start running out of oxygen in there.
I'm still wearing my mask because
He's a true blood.
we got to talk about something, guys. On Friday night, we had quite the event.
Yes, sir.
It was the opening of the IWS dojo. And it was one of it was the first show at the new dojo. It was Hell Awaits. And it was an amazing time. It was super fun. Our boy, the Green Phantom, was there. And a little surprise, he turned heel.
A little surprise. That was a huge fucking surprise. What happened to the Green Phantom?
I know. I don't know what happened. He's hungry for gold. That's what he told us, right?
He said it was the building of the new era. And
He
he
said-
he had enough. He was taking control.
And he said that green and gold go so well together.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's right.
Absolutely.
You're looking pretty good in that green and gold right now.
Not bad, right?
You want to turn heel? Can you be angry?
Never.
Exactly.
the heel host.
I'm the forever good guy.
Yo, I have to say something with the IWS show. That was my first time going. I've been trying to go and like it never works out. I was so impressed. The whole setup, like that dungy underground, like gave me like Lucha Underground vibes.
Yeah, I did, right?
And I was loving it. Loving it. You're so close. It's so real. And then being able to interact with people afterwards, the wrestlers, giving us their insight, giving us their time of day for our like podcast, cutting promos. It was absolutely such an amazing experience for me.
Seriously. Yo, shout outs to Alex Mays, who did not give us a time or day.
He didn't
shout
want to
out-
sing a song for us.
He didn't even want to sing with us. A shout outs to Green Phantom. He did give us a quick little promo.
Yeah,
All these
he
videos will be out soon on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to JT, the producer. He gave us a hell of a promo that also will be dropping really soon. And of course, the man that flies high every time, our boy, Flying Frank Milano.
Absolutely, man.
Listen,
Beauty, that guy.
he took a loss that night to Alex Silva,
Never lost his smile.
to the craziest. Alex Silva's head stomp.
Oh, that stomp is so nasty.
So
it's
real.
so
In a good
nasty.
way.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful. It's nicer than Seth Rollins.
I agree.
Whoa. Relax.
Don't get
100%.
Steve
Look, can you
riled
give
up
us your-
just
Wait,
yet.
Hold
wait,
on.
wait,
Your
wait,
thoughts on it, Steven?
wait.
I
Steven,
wasn't there
why were you not there?
because I was in bed at 8 o'clock.
This guy.
I worked all day and I couldn't make it. And I wasn't going to drive an hour and a half just to meet you guys. But you know what? I regret it. You guys seem all excited about it. I'll be there the next time.
There
But
we go.
don't tell me that there's a better stomp than Seth Rollins. I don't
You
think it
gotta
exists.
see it.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Okay, I'll be there next time.
You're going to turn him heel now.
I already am.
And speaking of next time, it's not too far away. October 31st, IWS live at the dojo. The address is 4906 Rue d'Iberville. So if you go under Instagram, IWS Hardcore, you could find the tickets for that event. It's gonna be a great time. I promise you guys, even if you don't like wrestling, it's a show.
Yeah.
It's an amazing show. It's fun. There's everything for everyone.
And worst case, you can meet us. Like,
Yeah,
why
and-
not?
And I'll be there.
If you don't like wrestling,
yeah.
they
You can
do
meet me.
they do have free beer. So
Free beer.
There you go.
Yeah, they had free beer last
I
time.
might start drinking again. Really? There's free beer?
Don't let
Yeah.
CM Punk
Why
hear
didn't you tell me that before?
We didn't know.
We didn't know that. It was crazy.
Can't wait.
I was like, what?
I'll be there
He won't-
October
He
31st.
won't drive an hour and a half to see us, but he'll do it for free
Yeah.
beer.
Absolutely.
I did the Stone Cold. 1 beer, 2 beer, 3
yeah.
beer.
Was a good
All I was
time.
missing was the margarita.
It was really good times. So, big shout outs to IWS. Congratulations. PCP Manny, congrats on your hard work, man. You and Andrew have worked really, really hard. Everyone at the team over there, congrats, guys. You guys deserve everything. Oh, I almost forgot. The women's champion and men's champion.
2 belts.
The performance she gave that night,
great.
it was crazy. We all saw what happened at the end. We're not gonna talk about it now because we don't want to.
Yeah, spoil
don't wanna
anything
do
if
any-
you want to catch up on it.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil nothing.
Shout out to Kristana.
Kristara,
guys.
Kristara. My bad, Kristara. Sorry, Kristara.
What do you mean? I was saying it in the lucha
my
lucha
bad.
accent. Kristara.
Guys, I have a blank. Who did she wrestle?
She wrestled against Bento.
Ben Tall. Yes.
The
Hold on,
mask.
how many
It's the
beers did he
mask.
have?
It's the
I
mask.
don't know.
The
How
mask
many
is
free
not
beers?
letting you.
I'm still drinking those beers.
Oh my.
That match was incredible. Ben Tall, that guy is one of my favorite wrestlers. He is so good. He is one of the best heels I've ever
He
seen.
knows how to work the crowd.
Oh
so
my
well.
God.
Yeah, his little thing where he does like the
The
half slap.
Yeah.
Intimidating.
Fantastic, that
that's
guy.
really good.
Shout outs to both of them.
Shout out to the 2 belts.
All right. That was it for our weekend. We had a really, really good time. Steven, next time you better be there.
Yeah, free beer. I'll be there.
But now it's time, guys, to speak about more wrestling. You guys ready for the wrestling wrap up?
Let's hit it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so let's go right into SmackDown. Well,
SmackDown. So what happened on SmackDown? We started off, if I'm correct, with Cody Rhodes coming out to cut his amazing babyface promo that Steven does not like for some reason. Then he got cut off, obviously, because that's what happens in wrestling. You can't just come out and cut a promo. You got to get interrupted. Wrestling Rule 301.
By who? Who
By-
interrupted him?
The Brawns, Badass Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, the big Bronson Reed, with Paul Heyman, of course.
The best tag team right now.
The
Yep.
best tag team right now, the Vision with the bad name. And then who came out for the save? None other than your boy, Randy Orton.
Badly booked
RKO.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Badly booked Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Really?
You think he's badly booked?
110%.
Yeah, it surprises me.
They're,
man.
they're literally using him as somebody that just they plug in.
It's like
Yeah,
a
I
sideshow.
agree.
Exactly.
It's a sideshow.
But also, you can't really build too much around him. I could be wrong, but I think his latest deal, he had more of like list dates
That's
to work
fine.
on those.
That's
dates.
fine. He's probably
So
one
when
of the
he's coming in. Like,
he's one of the greatest heels of all time in wrestling. Okay?
definitely agree, but they're prolonging this whole thing with him and Cody for too long. Every time he's like
Yeah.
glancing at that belt, is it gonna happen? Is he gonna turn heel on him? Honestly, I think he should turn heel. They should pull that at some point soon, and he should actually take the title off.
This
Cody.
week would have been perfect. He's standing next to him. He just hits him with an RKO. Boom.
Yes, I
everyone
thought-
doesn't understand. It's out of nowhere, right? That whole moniker with the RKO out of nowhere. It was the perfect time. He's smiling at him. Boom. Hits him with it. He looks at the Vision. Everyone's like, "Yo, what's going on?" Boom.
Yeah.
We have a storyline.
You know what? You know what the problem
It's
is?
an exciting storyline.
Yeah.
I think the problem is they're scared that once he turns on Cody, everybody's gonna boo Cody and go for Randy Orton.
Oh, maybe.
And they don't want to bury
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes that way.
I want to say this about Randy. I think he's having the best time right now. He goes out there, he's just having fun. You know,
I think he's making the best of it. I don't know if he's that happy because like his wife tweeted something, his son tweeted some shit. Like I think there's
Oh,
like
yeah?
some like yeah.
I don't know, because when he came out later on for the match and like he signed that kid's poster
Yeah, that stuff for
cute.
sure.
and he just he seems like he's just, I'm going to work, I'm doing what I gotta do, You know, because
Right.
sometimes as fans we're here like
yeah.
you should be pushed more, and he's like, guys, I don't want the belts. I don't want to work it anymore.
I disagree.
I don't think that's Randy Orton's.
Really, huh?
Yeah, no. He
I
is,
just said it.
He wants to be the guy.
The biggest heel in wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't think they would chant for Cody if he turns on Cody, if he actually goes like super villain mode Randy Orton, like despicable, actually punts Cody in the head and like goes fucking crazy at that point. I
super
think he
dark,
would get
yeah.
booed. I think one of like the nastiest things I've ever seen him do is that match with Jeff Hardy back in the day. I think it was a cage match. And then he was putting like a pin or something in Jeff Hardy's ear where he has like the hole there with his earring.
Oh my god.
So that was ridiculous. He was pulling on it. That was nasty.
Ugh.
Then after that, what do we have? We had Sami Zayn coming out for the Open US Challenge. We thought that he was going to take on Carmelo, who just broke up with The Miz. And what happened? The Miz, obviously, he doesn't like when people, I guess, drop him. So he came out and attacked Carmelo, which I mean was a good thing. We don't want to see Carmelo and Sami Zayn that soon again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who came out to replace him? It was none other than, I was going to say Malachi Black. It was none other than, I'm having a blank for
Alistair.
WWE name. Alistair Black. I'm still living on his.
Wow. Casual Joe strikes heavy.
What's up, boys? I'm back.
Clip that.
Yeah. yeah. Miz hit him. It was a cheap shot. You know, I love Carmelo. I think he's an amazing athlete.
Yeah, me too.
I'm happy that they're finally going to start pushing him. The Andre the Giant thing, like, I didn't see that doing anything for him.
Pointless. I don't think it ever does anything for
No,
anybody.
and that big chain, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I find it looks funny, but yeah, he's just a great athlete.
He really is.
And but you know, here they had to go with the storyline because we had to bring out our boy Damian Priest. But yeah, Miz hit him with what was that? Like some sort of RKO?
Yeah, it was an RKO. Exactly. That
What?
was the.
It was it?
That was
The Miz's move?
No, I said, what did he hit him with? Like some sort of RKO? No.
He hit him with his finisher, bro.
What's it called?
Yes. Now I'm becoming average Joe as well. Something crushing finale. I can't remember.
And it's casual Joe, buddy, not
what
average Joe.
casual Joe. Same
Too many
thing.
Joes.
This is
Too
hurting
many
my
Joes in
ears,
the
guys.
Yeah. Can we get into
Moving on?
I want to get into
Is there
just
anything else
Aleister
from
Black. Yeah.
Talk to me.
Aleister Black, in-ring performer. He's amazing. I think he deserves to be pushed.
Yeah.
Okay. These are the type of matches that he excels at. And you know what? I don't mind that Damian Priest feud, but him and Sami put on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the
And
ring. In the ring, absolutely.
110%. I don't think Sami Zayn deserves to be the United States champion. I don't think Sami Zayn deserves to be in WWE, but that's a different story for a different day.
Sammy's been putting on ever since he got that championship. So show
It's
him.
the people that he's wrestling against that are
Nah,
putting on.
he's been putting on good shows. How do
Takes two
you
to tango, man.
Sammy Hogan.
guys feel about Damian Priest?
I don't mind him.
I know, yeah, me
Like
too.
I enjoy
He's okay
watching
for
him in the ring, but like as a character, I just don't find him believable. There's something missing. I don't
I think
find
he
him
was good in
believable.
the Judgment Day. Like that
Yes.
the group worked.
He's a faction
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. After that, like I didn't see him as a heavyweight champion. I didn't like that. I was happy it was done.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the last man standing match you're having on SmackDown next week, though. Aleister Black and Damian Priest, last man standing.
Yeah.
That should be good. Both
Yeah.
of these
And
guys.
then you wrap it up
Yeah.
and you move forward.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. I think it's time to wrap it up because nothing really came of it.
Exactly.
It was just
They
like
kept having backstage vignettes, and that's it.
that's it. But you know, like we complain that they don't build up matches, but then we also complain that nothing came of it, right? So like something has to give somewhere.
But they have to give them time, like in the ring, promo time in the ring, not just backstage vignettes. Like a backstage vignette is good here and there, but you want to see them interact with each other in the ring, cutting promos on each other, not just sneak in, attack the guy, leave, or fight and leave, and then run a segment in the back or get attacked in the back. Like we want to see them out in front of people talking, building the story and go from there.
Yeah, I think, but the problem with that is that SmackDown's 2 hours, and you don't have that kind of time.
We were complaining when it was 3 hours, right? So we're never happy with anything.
Yeah, for sure. We're always going to complain, but I'm going to give you the other side of the coin always. So
Yeah, but SmackDown
sure.
is 2 hours, but it's very dull. There's nothing exciting that happens on SmackDown. I think it's really boring. And this SmackDown that just happened, to me, was very boring.
I agree. Raw was
Yeah. So should
superior
we
show.
just move on to Raw then at this point?
Well, let's just talk about what happened at the end
Okay.
between the tag team match between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton
Fair.
versus the greatest tag team in wrestling right now, the Bronze. The match was decent. I didn't mind the match, but the thing that really stuck out to me was the ending and the way that the powerhouses of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed stood out, and they stood out against Randy Orton.
You know what? I think WWE has been listening to our show. 'Cause what did you say a couple of weeks ago? You're like, they should have the Bronze on Raw and on SmackDown.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And since then, they've been, I think it's like 3 or 4 weeks in a row now. They've been on Raw and on SmackDown. They haven't missed a show. And then you were talking about Jacob Fatu missing in action the other day. Comes up the same week on SmackDown.
I mean,
I'm telling you guys, they're
and
just
we're spitting
stealing,
gold
stealing
here,
our
man.
shit,
We're
and we're not getting any
spitting
credit.
gold.
And look at this.
What's going on?
Rollins
guys?
came in. He gave Orton the stomp. Then we had the tsunami from Bronson Reed, and they won. This
Yeah.
is what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be winning
100%.
every match, every week.
Yep.
I agree.
And
That
a great way.
tsunami looked
They
amazing.
start the show, end the show, and what happens? They start Raw too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart booking on the Bronze, 100%. And then we had Cody Rhodes give the best wrestler in wrestling right now that move. I don't even like that move. I don't even like to name the move.
The Crossroads.
Oh, yes, that was a good segment at the end where Paul Heyman was trying
Gotta-
to hold
you
him
gotta know
back.
the moves, guys.
And he's like,
I just don't like mentioning the
Don't
Cody
let him
Rhodes
get in
move.
your head. Don't let him get in your head. Don't let him get in your head.
So they've
He
been
goes in.
kind of building this little feud between Seth and Paul. And I read on the internet that there was like backstage issues where Paul was not happy with Seth.
I don't believe that.
No?
Paul
It's all
Heyman
bullshit. I
or
don't
Paul
believe that.
Levesque?
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman. Okay, perfect.
I don't
You're
believe
right.
that.
I'm done with reading news and rumors online.
Wait till we get the news and rumors, buddy.
Especially with
Yeah.
Seth, like he worked us all
Yeah.
the last time.
It was
right?
brilliant.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna believe anything.
It was brilliant,
that
and
I read
that's
about
why.
them.
And that's why the end of SmackDown, what Cody did to Seth was smart because now Cody is the top guy in this
Yeah.
match, and Seth is coming in as the underdog. That's what you want to see.
Well, he's
Yeah.
the B champion, so he's obviously gonna be the underdog.
Yeah, and we'll
I mean,
see.
he lost. He's 3-0 to.
Yeah, but they're just building it up.
Yeah. We know Seth
you
is
know
gonna
what's
win.
gonna happen.
Seth is
Like,
gonna win,
it's-
obviously.
that's what I don't like. Is they're just like, just make it equal at this point. Like, oh, I'm 3-0. Like, you know what's gonna happen? This is the same shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This person hasn't beat that person. That person has beat them all the time.
Something's gonna happen. I
Hey.
think it's gonna make all the sense in the world.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have predictions after this show.
We
Maybe.
might.
Maybe. And it'll be on IG soon. Maybe.
Depends on how much time we have.
All right. Let's start Raw with, guys, you're not going to believe this. The return of Roman Reigns.
One thing I just want to add to, yes, throw them ones up.
Again and again
Representing-
and
I'm
again.
bored. I'm bored of Roman Reigns going home, coming back,
Let
taking a month off,
me
2 months
tell
off, coming
you-
back. It's enough.
Aren't we?
It's enough.
We always say that about the guys that do that. When The Rock did it, when Cena did it, when
I hated all of them.
These big
doing
guys
that.
No,
that's what
but
they
he
do,
did it
man.
like, it's like his 7th time in 1 year.
yeah, it's a hard schedule. These guys work, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're people too.
Absolutely. You know what?
Damn,
This is
this
why
guy.
I miss Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon made them work
Ooh.
360 days a year.
Excuse me, how many
and
times
they
did
were there
Vince McMahon put the
all
title
the
on
time.
Brock Lesnar when he was part-time? He was
Every
the
time.
only freaking champion. He was the Universal Champion, sorry. He was the champion on Raw. And the guy would show up like 3-4 times a year. The top title on Raw was the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
And that's what fucking they had to main event every time, every
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
Brock won the
Don't fucking
the
tell
money
me
in the
that you
bank,
miss
and he
Vince
wasn't
McMahon.
even in the match.
What the fuck is that?
Can someone
was the
tell me what an Australian street fight is?
It's a street fight in Australia.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
It was
So
so
bad.
bad, right? They
I
should
was
have called it
expecting
something
something
cooler.
else, but
And they're like a match that he's never lost in.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, hold on. Last man standing. No, he lost that last man standing to Braun Strowman thanks to Seth Rollins. What other match has he been in? A gimmick match? War Games were obviously not having Australian street fight. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
And he's like, okay, I accept. Oh, man, I was like, come on.
But just to go back, I wanted to say earlier to what you were saying about Paul Heyman not being happy and wanting to go back with Roman Reigns. I find that bullshit. Why would you want to go back to Roman Reigns if Roman Reigns, like we said, is barely on TV, right?
Yeah.
So I know he has a lot of different roles backstage, Paul Heyman, but as an on-screen character, they're just playing us, and they're showing that to us on TV as well. That they're playing us like that. That's part of the story that we saw on Raw yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah, one funny part of like the start of Raw that I want to point out, which I found super like corny for Roman, is he dropped a line when he said when Brunson Reed comes out and he's just standing there and he's like, "You're standing there, or are you gonna say something?"
Yo.
And I was like, I remember when John Cena was chumping you about your promo skills,
Yep.
and here you are,
Yeah.
now because you're the top dog,
Yeah.
chumping someone else that like is up and coming, you know? So I found that really, really corny.
I don't
Roman's
think that
part.
Really?
that was the same
You
thing.
thought that was corny?
I thought it was corny.
I thought that was
'Cause-
super funny.
I don't think it was
Roman
the same
couldn't cut a
thing.
promo if his life depended on it back then.
But it's
Yeah,
not the
but
same
now
situation.
It's not the
because
same Roman
it's-
Reigns, bro.
Even then, it's not the
This
same
is a few years
situation. at all,
later.
right?
He's
It's
a
the
top
bloodline
dog.
Roman, eh?
Yeah,
No,
top
it's not
dog.
the same situation because it's not Bronson that was talking. It's Paul Heyman that was talking. He's the one that started talking on behalf of
yeah,
the Vision,
but it's
right?
his mouthpiece. It's the
Yeah,
same
but
thing, man.
he wasn't. It's not like Paul Heyman forgot his lines, and it's fucking Paul Heyman. If he probably comes out without lines and just freestyles it, so he didn't forget about it. I
No,
think it was
I'm
just-
not saying he
was part of
forgot
the build,
anything. I'm
yeah.
just saying it was funny that
That
Roman is
was
now
funny.
using that kind of like.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That was
No,
funny.
I thought that was because he comes out looking really, really serious, and then when he talks, there's always like a little bit of humor into what he does, you know. So I'm not a Roman hater. I think he's great. I'm just not for the returning for every big
Agree.
event. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love how in wrestling, every time you call somebody a bitch, it gets super serious.
Yeah.
Like any feud,
Yeah.
call somebody a bitch. Okay, now I'm pissed. Now we have to fight.
That damn B word.
That's like the only word it can get away with now. Like before, it used to be way more intense. Now it's like just like bitch.
Unless The Rock is in the ring.
Shut up.
So there's the Australian street fight, Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. I'm kind of excited for that match. I want to see what they're going to do with Bronson Reed.
has to take it.
especially being home.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
in his hometown.
Exactly.
Right?
Our people are gonna go.
They're
root
gonna
for him.
they're gonna cheer for him.
I want to
I
see
hope.
what an Australian street fight is. Are they just gonna bring the
It's just a
regular
street fight.
weapons to the ring?
Or
Like whatever happened to like matches when they took it to the streets? Remember
Yeah.
Roddy Piper versus Goldust
Amazing.
Hollywood backlot match?
Yeah.
He ran him over. When are we gonna have matches like that
Never
Never
again.
again.
that were pre-recorded
Thanks,
a few
Vince.
weeks before? You know, like,
Never again.
It was just fantastic.
Yeah.
Now it's like they just, you know, who had a street match recently? Jey Uso, no?
Wasn't it
On Raw.
Sheamus and
And Rusev at
but they called it something
no,
weird. I
yeah,
don't
that was like
remember
WrestlePalooza.
no, that was at a
Clash in Paris.
Clash in Paris. They had some
I can't even
Irish,
remember.
some
Yeah.
Irish bar fight or something.
Yeah. Every time it's like it's a street fight, they're gonna have to change the name to either depending on what the city is or where the person is from.
No,
It's just ridiculous.
Jay did it on Raw when he came out as
Yes, against Braun Breaker.
yeah.
Oh, they were in Philly.
They were in Philly.
Philly
yeah.
street fight at that point.
A
It's
Philly
like,
street
just call it
He
fight.
came out as
street fight.
New Jack.
He came out as New Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see on the next WWE game. I want to see all the
Dark
different
side of the
types
ring.
of street fights.
Watch
Ridiculous.
that. Anyways, I want to say something about the next fight after that. It was the Maxime Dupree and Becky Lynch.
Yes.
They're like teasing that Maxime Dupree is getting some like training and like doing pretty good things in the ring. The fast count, because it was a count out win.
Yeah.
Becky was like cheering
Yeah.
on like the crowd, and you see the ref. She's just like 7, 8, 9, 10, and I
Yeah.
was like, more. We
I
should have
didn't pay
that more.
attention to that.
We should have that more because usually it's 1,
Two.
2.
But it was
Yeah.
done on purpose because
sure,
the
because
ref
she had-
and Becky were having
Yeah, 'cause she
they
had
were going
yelled at
back
her
and forth.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a brilliant spot. We don't see that enough.
Fuck
I
you,
just had
Becky.
to- yeah, I had
From
to-
the ref.
I had to point that out.
I
makes
thought that
sense.
match was really good.
Yeah.
And
it was all
they're
right.
finally using her. Like she hasn't
Yeah.
been using how
They're-
long
they're-
now?
They're gonna put like one of the mid card titles on her eventually.
Look,
Yeah.
It's not what you texted me last night. You texted me, I hate women's wrestling while that match was playing.
No, it wasn't for that match.
Okay, I wasn't
The
watching
views
live,
of
so-
each of us are not the views of each of us. Just pointing it out.
Look,
there.
look,
I love women's wrestling.
Look, I don't like
Me too.
Becky Lynch. I think she's getting stale and boring. This
so
whole
funny.
heel turn has just become, it's cringy.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You want to be like your husband, but it's not working for you.
I think it's working.
I think it's working.
Oh,
perfectly.
man.
I think it's
she's
working
hilarious.
super well. Yeah,
Oh,
I
man,
think she's killing
she's-
it.
It's working. It's
You
working.
find? I find she's bad on the mic as a heel.
No, I think
No,
she's so funny.
I think when she first came out and she was a heel, it wasn't because she was doing the whole like Cena thing where she's like, "You guys turned on me." Whatever, it didn't really work. And then as she continued, like I would say around SummerSlam,
Yeah.
that's when it really started hitting, and she was really,
But that was
really
the peak
good.
of it. Now,
Now it's like
When she told
it's
Nikki
the
Bella-
comedy heel.
Now
Now she's
it's
just
stale.
like the
That's
funny
it.
heel.
And that's what works. Because when she told Nikki Bella, "Oh, that's right, you can't see him," that was it for me. I was
Yeah.
like, boom.
And I love like she keeps saying that she's the best
Yeah, yeah,
women's
yeah, yeah.
westler. Oh, I didn't say
She
it.
doesn't say it.
Yeah,
Sports
ESPN
Illustrated.
Sports
said-
Illustrated.
I love that.
said it.
It's corny, but it's that corny, like funny heel.
yeah, I'm not sold on it anymore. I think she needs to go away. I think she needs to lose the title. and
Really?
leave. Yeah, absolutely. She's past
He
the
doesn't like
Becky
women's
Lynch
wrestling.
era. There's no more. We don't need any more of Becky Lynch.
Oh,
we need
wow.
to give Maxime Dupree, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. Those are the names that should be with those titles, like the IC champion.
You just put
She's not a
Maxine
working-
Dupree
Yeah, I
next
was
to
gonna
Io
say.
Sky and Rhea Ripley.
And I like what Maxime Dupree is doing because she's half
Come
diva,
on.
half in ring.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
she's gotten a lot better in the ring, which is like amazing.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't
So
wanna
you know
use
what they
Maxine
should have
on
done
my
last
screen.
night? You know what she should have done last night? They should have made her win.
Yeah,
No,
just
like
like a
this.
roll up
Surprise. Mankind
Yeah.
style.
They're
Yeah.
saving
Yeah.
that belt, I believe, for AJ Lee, or at least a big feud with AJ Lee.
I don't want AJ Lee back anymore.
Whether
I'm done.
Becky
It's
wins or AJ Lee
boring.
wins.
Which women's
That's the
wrestler
match
do
they're
you
going to.
actually like?
I like Io Sky, like I mentioned. Rhea Ripley.
Okay,
Very interesting.
so just them two.
Stephanie. Valkyr.
Yeah.
Vaquer.
Okay. Lyra.
Luchador.
Okay, yeah,
night.
Lyra for sure.
That's interesting. Bailey, keep her home. I don't want to see her anymore. Give the spotlight to
To the
these
new
people.
blood. Yeah,
Why
to the
is
up and
Becky
coming.
Lynch holding the Intercontinental Champion for this long?
Yeah, no, I agree. They should take the title off her, but they should keep her on TV though.
I think they're just
Yeah.
trying to establish that title as serious. Like Becky, 2 belts. Becky, like, was the best wrestler, female wrestler of all time, whatever, all that stuff. And now she's the Intercontinental Champion. Like, it gives it weight.
Whoever she puts over to win the title,
Yeah.
it's gonna mean something as long as they don't fumble the aftermath.
Exactly.
That's
Well,
the thing.
you guys know where I stand. I'm a big fan of let's move the belts around.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you want.
Especially the mid card belts.
Because I really don't care. Like, oh, she held the belt for 100. Like I saw, I think on CVV he dropped the women's championships, and I think
Yeah.
Julia had it for like something like 108 days.
She never
We
defended
haven't
it.
even seen her on SmackDown. So why are they counting the days they're not wrestling?
And she's
Because-
one of the better wrestlers out of all of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Roman Reigns' fault, having the title for that long, that now everybody wants to chase.
Yeah, I don't
a certain-
understand that.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing it.
And they
Wrestling
always
is-
drop it, right?
At all.
Like they always say, "Oh, I've been champion for 108 days. I've been the champion for."
We don't care.
Yeah.
I remember wrestling when the belts were changing hand weekly.
Weekly.
It was surprising. Like you never knew what you were gonna get. Like there was a shock value to it. Right now, Sami Zayn is coming out for his open challenges. A challenger comes out, I'm like, this guy is not gonna beat him. Or we're going into
Till
certain
one does,
championship
though.
Yeah.
matches.
Till one does.
Till one does. But like you're gonna know who's gonna beat him. Like if somebody comes out, like when Aleister Black came out, did you really think he was gonna beat him for the title?
No, but I thought he was going to give him a run for his money.
Sure,
And
but
you
he
know
wasn't
what?
gonna
If
beat
you're
him.
going
It
to
was
lose
believable.
it's very believable against Aleister Black because he's so amazing in the
It's
ring.
not that it's not believable. It's WWE is not making me believe that he's going to actually win it. The way that they've been booking Aleister Black, like he hasn't really done much since he came back. Right now he's in a feud with Damian Priest. Before that, he was doing his whole thing with R-Truth, and they just dropped that.
Yeah, but I think
Right?
the U.S. Invitational, there's no story. It's
No, I
next
know.
guy up kind of
For
thing.
sure,
Yeah.
but like somebody has to have a certain build around them before getting there, right?
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
necessarily
To be-
have to.
to
but
be
if
honest,
a jobber
I-
comes out, I'm not saying Alistair is a jobber, but if a jobber comes out just because it's an open challenge, you know he's
Yeah,
not going to win the title.
to be
you know what
honest,
I mean?
the only way it's gonna work is if an NXT guy gets promoted to the roster.
Obafemi.
Yeah.
We need Obafemi to come up. For example, if an open SmackDown,
He didn't show up to any show.
No, exactly.
People
if
were
SmackDown
expecting him.
comes into town and then Sammy comes out for the open challenge and you hear the music, you see Obafemi, like you know he's gonna win it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
if he
so-
doesn't
so
win it,
then
it's gonna
what
be a
shock
shock.
value is there if Obafemi comes?
But it's something different. At least somebody that's an up and comer, you know, that you haven't seen on the main roster.
like Evans, like if Evans comes up,
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
like to see Evans win it. Because I think he would.
He already had his shot.
yeah, he already has shot.
I know, but like give him an Intercontinental or
Yeah,
him versus Dom would be an incredible match. You know, 2 fly highers,
Yeah.
high
What?
flyers. It would be incredibly sick.
Oh,
All right,
God.
let's keep it moving.
Let's
What
go.
else did we have on Raw? Are we going into the CM Punk segment.
Yeah, let's go into the pink shirt CM Punk segment.
Yeah, I
He
thought that was
paying
interesting
homage
also.
to Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Yeah, obviously they love paying homage to Bret Hart.
Is
the
that what it
only
was?
whiniest
Yeah.
bitch in wrestling.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't like him.
Why would he pay homage to Bret Hart for?
It's his favorite wrestler.
He's his favorite
Oh, just
wrestler.
like that?
Yeah, it's his favorite wrestler. He's done it with the tights. He's done it with the boots. He's done it with Bret Hart apparel that he wears from time to time. It was just an homage to Bret Hart. But the CM Punk, LA Knight, Usos whole segment and the tag team match to end off Raw. What did you guys think about that? I thought it was interesting. I like that type of stuff.
You're going to the main event or the promo?
The promo before the main event, obviously.
The promo, LA Knight and CM Punk, amazing. LA Knight's one of the ones that could keep up with anybody on the stick.
Yeah.
When I say stick, it's the microphone. For all you non-marks out there.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. But
curves.
yeah, LA Knight is he can adapt, and you could see at one point like CM Punk had said something, and he took a second, and he came back, and yeah.
When he said the thing about, let me guess, the guy that
the
never
guy that
won
hasn't
that
hold the world
championship?
title, yeah,
He was like, oh, you got me
and
there.
then for sure when I think it was Punk who said Little Roman, or was it LA Knight who said Little Roman?
One of
No,
them.
he said I love Jey Uso,
I
but I
don't
don't like
Little
Roman or something. Or
I was
Roman
like,
Jr. or
that was
something. Yeah.
clever. Are they teasing the heel Usos tag team?
I
It's
love
like-
how when they came out, I don't know if it was LA Knight or CM Punk, but the three of them were standing in the ring and they're like, "Oh, deja vu." It's like this again, you know?
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
going through
yeah.
it again.
I really, really enjoyed that promo. I thought it was great. I'm not going to lie. I think Jay is doing a really good job right now.
Yes.
But again, every time he steps to the mic, he makes me so nervous because it's like he's always going to like forget a word or something. He's
What
like,
do you mean?
I deserve it.
He's
My title.
Jay out of breath.
Right?
Uso.
Like, it makes me so
He has-
nervous.
all he has is the 4 letters, 4 words promo yeet, and he doesn't say anything.
He doesn't say nothing
should not
else.
be in the ring.
He didn't even do his big entrance and he was gassed already.
Look.
But you know what? Something
He's awful on the mic.
What LA Knight needs to
Awful.
stop doing, guys, he makes himself look very, very bad every time he opens his mouth and pleads his case that he should go after Seth Rollins because he's the last person that beat Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins let you beat him because he was faking the injury. That's where he faked the injury for his grand scheme to win the title.
Brilliant.
With the money in the bank. So just stop. You're making yourself look bad, basically.
So, what did you guys think of that whole main event match?
Nah, the match was whatever. I don't think that was.
So, I'm going to ask you guys this question. You mentioned that you like what Jay is doing.
Yeah.
You like it
Jay right now?
right now?
No.
No?
I'm liking what he's doing now more than what he was doing before when he was like too soft and trying to help everybody all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at Jimmy and the way Jimmy has been looking at his brother, or the way Jimmy has been looking at Roman, or the way Jimmy is positioned everywhere around Jay,
Yeah.
I think
They're putting
that
the title on Jimmy?
they're going to actually make Jimmy turn on his brother and they're going to start a feud again with each other.
Oh, for the love of God,
Because
I hope
I'm
not.
telling you now, that whole Jay thing that's going on, I don't know. I feel like they think it's
There's-
not working, so they're kind of just poking at other things that
There's
might happen.
no way they're doing that because when we had Jimmy and Jay, that match was awful.
Yeah, I don't think they're
That
going to
match
make one of
was
these people go through that.
complete garbage.
That
I think what should
really bad.
happen
It was bad.
is Jimmy should get on fucking board with the plan and be there to support his brother to take him to the top, whether he actually makes it to the top or not, but to be
No.
on his side and trying to help him. Or do what Roman said, get the fuck out of the way.
Guys.
One of the two.
Guys,
But
guys,
don't
guys,
just stand there
Guys,
and be
guys.
like,
Fatal-
ah.
Fatal 4-way. You got Jimmy and Jay, right? The whole time we're thinking Jimmy's going to help Jay, and then Jimmy gets the pin. He wins. Now Jay's looking at him like, what the hell just happened? Boom.
Nope.
Give him the title for a little bit.
And Jay
I
turns-
think
you
Jimmy can carry that title.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yes,
They're
he
not
can.
going to have Jimmy Uso beat
No.
Seth Rollins.
Jimmy's gone soon. Like once Naomi has the kid, like Jimmy's gonna take some time off. Like there's no
Yeah, it's
immediate
true.
like long-term plan. Guys, Jay's gonna be the number 1, and Jay's gonna be Little Roman.
Is he turning heel?
He's gonna turn heel and become his own version of the bloodline. He's gonna go back with Solo. He's gonna make his little crew, and he wants to be the big dog. And
You
that's
heard-
what's gonna happen.
You heard it here first.
Let's see if it
Let's
works.
see if WWE steals our ideas again.
Because there's no other. there's not you didn't believe in Jay as the world heavyweight champion. You took it off him real quick. Are you gonna put the Usos as tag team champions again? No, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, no.
You know what I can't
They're not
wait
in
for?
they're not in that tag team.
I can't wait
division.
for whenever Roman is going to be done, and then he's going to put the Ulafala on Jay, and he's going to become the new tribal chief.
Well, that's
what's
what
gonna happen,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. As like Jay's gonna take the reins of everything because like Roman is spotty, right? Jay's gonna be that guy. Like whether it's I think it's gonna be a heel group with Solo again, like try to get that band back together with. If you put Jay with them again, there's more like credibility.
I love this guy's puns. Jay is going to be the big dog. Jay is going to take the reins.
You see what I'm doing there? Yo,
I see.
hey,
We'll see.
all time.
All right.
That's some hip hop for you, man. I'm spitting some bars.
All right,
some
guys.
bars, dog. I got into my little Jay and Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, exactly. Terrible on the mic.
Good stuff. All right,
Trust.
guys.
Very bad.
We did it. That was the wrestling wrap up of the week. Oh, my clips aren't working. The sounds aren't. Do you guys hear the clips?
No.
Okay, so they haven't been working.
You've been pressing them this
I've
entire
been pressing them this whole time. They're not even
I think
going.
somebody put you on a timeout.
This is terrible. All right. So we're gonna. There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
All right, guys. Let's get into news and rumors. Well, what do you got for us this week?
So for news and rumors, we have rumors that Seth Rollins is not happy and Paul Heyman is not. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so news and rumors. We're going to talk about Andrade a bit today. So Andrade, as we all know, he's no longer in the WWE.
Good.
He actually showed up on AEW, which makes him the first wrestler to go from WWE to AEW, from AEW to WWE, back to AEW.
Wonderful.
The guy's going back and forth, doesn't know where it wants to stop. So he actually, in his first post-match out of WWE, he captured the Crash Heavyweight Championship. He won that in Mexico. He beat, sorry if I'm not saying this right, Azul. He beat his 900-day reign. We're talking about, I don't know how many times this guy defended his belt, but he was champion for 900 days, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, and
And lost
apparently
it to a guy who just probably showed up, eh?
yeah. And he signed apparently a new long-term deal with AEW, full-time deal.
That's amazing. You know why? Because he deserves to be there because they know how to use Andrade.
I mean, his last run
Was great.
his last run
AEW.
in the beginning was great, but then I don't know what happened. He had maybe some issues with management. He wasn't on TV for a while. He was complaining online about wanting to leave AEW, which is what he did when he was in WWE beforehand also. So I don't know what's going on.
Look-
But let's hope this run is going to go great for him because he's great to watch in the ring. I love watching
Amazing.
Andrade.
They put him up against great guys.
Yeah.
They give him TV time. He knows what he's doing in AEW and he could be himself.
Guys, you forget that he was in NXT a big star.
Yes.
Like they believed in him. They just didn't book him the way they should. He's a stud in the ring. His mic skills, fine. Like he can't spit on the mic.
That's why they had him with Zelina Vega in NXT. That they were such a great pairing together.
They were.
Yeah.
They were. And I think that he's going to do big things. That Don Callis family thing, I don't know how good that's going to be for him because it's like there's so many big names there.
You're in the Don Callis family. Even you, well.
Yeah,
no?
we are.
Everybody's in the Don
It's,
Callis
I
family.
thought you were
New
saying that
NWO.
because I'm Latino. I was like, yo,
Absolutely.
I wish I was.
So in other news, guys, Santos Escobar.
Another Latino.
More Latino
Another
news.
Latino.
It's all Latinos. What's
So
going on?
we
You
haven't
should have wore your
really-
LWO hat.
Yeah, make me one. So we haven't gotten unless something just came out. We haven't gotten official news yet. There were rumors that his contract was expiring Monday, which was yesterday at midnight. We do know that as of right now, he's been removed from the active superstars page and is on the alumni page on www.com. But we haven't heard anything that confirms it either from him or from WWE's side. We're assuming news is going to come out very soon.
Eddie
guys-
Guerrero wannabe.
You guys know his story?
No.
You know that
Escobar, sí.
he was in AAA and he got unmasked.
Unmasked, yes.
What was his name? You kind of said it with your intro.
El hijo
You got it?
del AAA.
No, just remove green.
El hijo fantasma?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't know
He
that.
was El Hijo del Fantasma.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
And then he got, like you said, he got demasked.
Yeah,
And
and then that was a really big deal apparently. Yeah.
Well, Andrade too. Andrade was a masked
Yeah.
wrestler in
Really,
Mexico.
huh?
Yeah.
But he always comes out now with his mask. I don't know if it's the same mask that he was wearing before. and then just unmasks on
No,
on
it
his
wasn't.
way to the ring.
He wears it on his necklace. I think he was like something about shade, sombra, like
really,
el
yeah?
sombra or something like that. Like he was a masked wrestler, and then he lost his mask, and then he kind of like that's why he
interesting.
pays homage to it, and he has it on his necklace.
Okay, dope.
All right, last piece of news, guys. We're going to talk about Cena's last match. So there are rumors, which I don't know if I believe them, that says that Gunther might be Cena's final opponent at Saturday night's main event on December 13th in DC.
Don't mind it.
They're giving him the Goldberg treatment.
Yeah, it's weird, right? But I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing with that, and they're going to keep it, like, give him actual time to say his goodbyes or whatever. I would love it if it's Gunther. Don't get me wrong. The way that they ended things with Brock Lesnar, is that really how his feud with Lesnar is going to go out? Like,
Yeah,
I have a feeling,
it
which
can't.
I hope it's not the case. Like, okay, we had the match. I wish he would have gone over. You know, Lesnar's always been, in most cases, dominating him throughout the years, and it would have been a nice way to end it with him winning. But are they going to save that for his last match? I don't want to see another Lesnar versus Cena match, but like, you need to have a redemption arc for that, I find. But maybe they'll put it somewhere before. I don't know. We'll
On
see.
SmackDown.
On SmackDown, definitely. He already had his last SmackDown. I think he has Raw in Boston. Maybe they'll do it for
He has
that.
2 more Raws.
Yeah.
And they have one in Madison Square Garden,
Yeah,
so
I
maybe
think
they'll save it for that.
They'll do some big
And
matches. with them.
still on the same topic of Cena's last match, let's talk about our favorite topic, ticket prices.
The best.
The best. So ticket prices are actually wild for this. There's a couple of different packages that they have, which they're calling priority pass packages. And these range from $1,850 to about $10,000, while regular seats can range from $250 to $3,000, with front row ringside hitting $11,500. Do you realize that Saturday night's main event is full of commercials?
Yeah.
One night, Cena's last match is going to cost you $11,500, while WrestleMania for 2 nights in Vegas is going to cost you $9,000, around that range.
Well, it's all the prices are fucked up
They're all crazy. For 2 nights of WrestleMania, it'll cost you cheaper than Cena's last match.
because it's Cena's last match. So
I
what
know,
is
but it's
TKO
crazy.
doing? Money hungry fucks.
Milking.
Money hungry fucks. Okay. WWE sold their soul to the devil.
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is what we're going to be getting out of it.
Vince
You want to
McMahon
go watch
sold it to the
wrestling?
devil.
You want to go watch wrestling?
No,
problem.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Who?
Vince sold it to the devil.
No.
Vince wasn't doing these stuff.
Well, he's the one that sold the company.
Yeah,
Like-
he sold his company. He didn't sell.
No, but that's what he means. He
Okay,
literally
first of
sold
all,
it.
Sold it
let's
to
let's
them.
rewind. Vince had to sell the company.
He had no choice.
He
Yeah.
had no choice.
Yeah.
So he didn't sell to the devil because Triple
TKO
H
is the devil.
Yeah, Triple H, TKO, that whole group is the devil. Vince would have never put Slim
I don't agree
Jim.
with you putting Triple H in that, because Triple H is not in charge of these decisions. He's in charge of creative.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
but he could
and
put his
talent,
he
and
could put his
talent.
foot down.
Regardless.
And
They're going to
and
take his
stop
foot,
something.
shine it up real nice,
Regardless.
sideways up his ass.
Vince would have
get rid of him.
never, and like, listen, I don't agree with anything Vince has ever done, blah, blah, blah. I'm just talking wrestling here. Vince would have never put Slim Jim on
Never.
a table.
I agree.
Yeah.
He would have never put Walmart or Prime on the
Never.
mat because
Never.
you
It was
said
sacred for him.
you said Gunther before. It was sacred for him. That ring was
Yeah.
sacred. It was his baby. He put all
Yeah.
his like life
Everything.
into it.
Life
He
into
was WWE. Like he was outside of outside of WWE. Like he didn't know who he was. So TKO is the difference here. They sold themselves to the
100%.
devil. Whatever you want to consider that being is real, because what they're doing now, it would have never happened under Vince's regime.
No. And
I
then
agree.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. All right, guys. That is it for news and rumors.
Yeah, that's why I got so hyped on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you.
That was good. That was good. All right, guys. It is time. We've been talking about this for a whole week. It got really heated. Our group chat was divided.
I was fine.
It was divided.
Yeah. I checked in and I had 158 messages.
How dare you take time off?
Some of us almost quit. Some of us came back. Some of us
Sold our souls
sold
to the
our
devil.
souls to El Diablo.
El hijo del diablo.
So I'm going to let Steven take this one away.
All right, boys. So this whole disastrous week of stressfulness, anxiety, not talking to each other, hating each other. It's basically all of your faults. But anyways, we'll get to the reason why. So last week we poked at top 10 greatest tag teams of all time.
All times.
So what did I do? Is I busted everybody's chops to let's make a WTP top 10 tag teams of all time. So what we did for the people listening is that each individual person at this table, Max, John, and myself as well, gave our individual top 10 tag teams of all time, who we think are the top 10 tag teams in wrestling. We gave those lists to Well. Well did his magic.
ChatGPT.
And put together, ChatGPT is fake, put together a top 10
Don't forget to say thank you.
WTP, top 10 tag teams of all time.
Yep.
So we are going to go through this list and give the viewers who we think are the top 10. At number 10, we are going with Harlem Heat.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, Steven.
Number 9, the
Wait,
Brothers of Destruction.
Wait. Everyone's cool with Harlem Heat at number 10?
No, we're just going to go over the list.
Oh, we're just going to go over the list.
Yeah, and then
real
I'll
quick.
tell you guys what I think is wrong.
Let the man
because-
run with his segment.
Go.
Then I'm going to tell you guys what I think is wrong.
Okay, go.
Number 9 is going to be the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane. Number 8, we're going to go with, the Young Bucks. Number 7, who I think is number 1, is going to be Edge and Christian. Number 6, the Steiner Brothers. Number 5, the New Day. Number 4, the Usos. Number 3, the Hardys. Number 2, the Legion of Doom. And number 1, the Dudley Boys.
Devon.
Get the tables.
So, right off the bat, what I think there's an issue with this list
The whole list. Steven has an issue with the entire thing. Scrap the whole fucking list.
is going to be number 8, which is the Young Bucks. Number 5 with the New Day. And number 4 with the Usos. Now, for me, I don't think any of those 3 deserve to be on this list. We need to add the New Age Outlaws on here. 110%. You cannot tell me that you're
110%.
you're going to make a
So you're
tag. Wait, hold on. And then I'll give you the word, John.
not.
You can't tell me that you're going to have a top 10 tag teams in wrestling and not have the New Age Outlaws there.
Fair.
Wait. Billy Gunn, being one of the best wrestlers, still active today.
62 years old, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yes, 62
Okay.
years old.
Now, who else would I put in here? That's up for debate, but that's one team that needs to be in this top. John, I'm going with you first because there's 2 people that you put on here, especially number 5, which being the New Day, that I totally disagree.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me why you have the New Day on here?
Sorry, just to jump in. Do you think the New Day should be higher or they should not be on
They
the list?
should not be on
They
this
should not be
list.
on the list. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't have guys throwing pancakes at people
Yeah.
and blowing trombones.
That's why I lost my mind. The fact that you're saying that, I would have been okay with you saying maybe that they could drop down, but not being in the top 10 is absolute craziness for me because in a period of time, they were holding down the tag team division themselves. And I'll give you one better. When Kofi went for the world title, New Day was still very relevant with Big E and Xavier Woods. They didn't need Kofi to be good. They had the longest reigning title reign, because we're on that topic, before the Bloodline took over with the Usos. So for you to say that the Usos and the New Day not be on this list at all in an era that I think we're doing this more now, but it was very transitional, especially the tag team titles. They would just put that on anybody. They put 2 guys together, give them the titles, see if it works. The Motor City Machine Guns come on one episode. They're the tag team champions. Like, the tag team titles had no weight. These 2 teams gave it importance. And I feel like for you to say that they're not top 10 is really hurting my heart.
Look,
Like, I'm going to get emotional here.
There's the New Day. I can't be sold on them. They do nothing for me. They're literally guys throwing pancakes and blowing trombones. Is it a trombone, the instrument that
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
using?
Yeah.
Look, that's what made me fall out of love with wrestling.
But
it was a team
Were
like
they
the
not?
New Day.
Were they not good in the ring?
Yeah, they were good in the ring, but I just found they
Kofi
brought
was the world
zero.
champion.
It didn't. To me, it was such it was an effect that made people not believe in the characters.
So let me ask you this: it made people not believe in the characters. That is true for you, but for all the people in the arena, getting these pancakes thrown at them, and the bootios, cereals, and the unicorn things that they were wearing, and all the merchandise that they were selling, you don't like it. But
No.
you can't say that people did not like that.
It was the
You,
PG
you,
era.
did, you did not like that.
They-
but you can't
it's
tell
like
me
a
that
total turnaround
people
of
don't
the
like that.
Attitude Era.
When they first started, they were supposed to be a heel group, right?
They were a heel group,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were supposed to be like gospel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people ran with that and made them like New Day rocks. That whole thing, it took over, man. It took over. They were so good for so long.
for children.
and they were so good
For you.
They were so good.
Exactly.
They were so good as heels also at the beginning. So they first started trying to do that whole gospel thing. That didn't really work out. Then they shifted. They stayed heels, and they pretty much had the same personalities as when they turned face, but they were still heels, and people were still like going crazy for them.
All right.
During that time, especially New Day and Usos segments and matches, man, Hell in a Cell, Usos versus New Day. Can't tell me
Great
they
match,
didn't
by
carry
the way.
that
I
division.
enjoyed that match. To be honest.
Steven pointed me out first on this one because I have New Day as my number one. So I think that's why he went straight to
Absolutely.
me.
Thanks for saying it.
I think they're my number one.
So, boys, now that we've heard everyone's argument, I'm on Steven's side, by the way. It does nothing for me. As always, I wasn't watching at that time.
Why?
So
Because of the New Day.
It does nothing for me. So I'm on Steven's side. So it's 2-2. Since it's 2-2, we can't completely remove them. But where else would we place them on the list?
I'd go at number 10.
Who, the New Day?
Yeah.
I can't move them out of my top.
I disagree because I have the
Three.
New Day as number 3 tag team.
Yeah, I
He
can't
has
move
them as
them out of
number
my top
1. I
three.
have them as number
Yeah.
3.
So we'll just keep them on the list at that point.
Yeah,
And we'll keep them
they're on the
So they will remain
they
at,
just made the list.
Yeah, they will remain where are they at number 5 because I don't have an argument and they're 2 against 1. So they're staying at number 5.
Wonderful. Thanks a
Casual
lot for
Joe
that.
strikes again.
Sorry, guys.
I got your name right this time.
So,
All right.
next is for Well,
Hit it.
So
because I know you're a big fan of the Usos.
I'm a huge fan of the Usos.
I don't mind keeping them on the list. I just don't think they should be at number 4.
I mean, I had them at number 1. So for them
Didn't
to
you
be at
have
number
the New Day at number 1 too?
No, I had the New Day at number 3.
Oh,
You had
okay.
them
Yeah.
at number 1.
I had Usos at 3.
there you go. Yo, we understand each other, man. That's it.
Well, you're both wearing the same hat, so
Yeah, shout outs.
Shout out to the
The
NWO
casual
Yeah.
Joe.
for life. So for me, who I would remove off this team, listen, these guys are amazing individually. They were okay as a tag team, and that is the Brothers of Destruction.
no. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the Usos.
The Usos are my number 1, man.
Can you explain
Yeah,
why?
So you
yeah,
can,
so
yeah,
sell
tell us
this.
why. Tell
Sell.
us.
Honestly, I
Sell.
don't have much to say that this guy didn't already say. He had them as number 3. They held down the tag division with the New Day for such a long time. They've been in the WWE. When did they come to the WWE? I stopped watching wrestling just a bit after they debuted.
2009?
During that time,
Max,
2009.
Max, when did they debut?
It's like 2010 to 09, yeah.
Were you watching?
2010.
No, I wasn't watching.
They started in 2009.
I was
and
peaking.
Right now it's 2026. So they've been around for a freaking long time. They come
Yeah.
from a history of wrestling. So even though they
They
weren't in
just
WWE
hit
from before,
10 years of being in WWE, I think. A few months ago. I remember that.
what 10 years?
of-
They're about to hit 15 years.
Of being champions, I think. It was their anniversary. Trust me.
Casual
I-
Joe.
Casual Joe.
I'm telling you. I'm
Please
telling you.
clip this.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Clip my expression as
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying it, please. Yeah, so basically, as he also said, when they switched from like the face paint, Samoan dancing guys, they were coming out and they switched to the day one-ish.
Gangsters?
That was when I started getting back into wrestling. And I mean, I fell in love with the Usos. That
Yeah.
was during the point where I actually got a cat and I called my cat Uso,
There
even
you
though
go.
it makes no fucking sense to call a cat Uso. My wife is like, why are you calling it Uso? I'm like, that's just how it is. That's it. I told her we're down since day one-ish.
Listen.
And they held the tag titles the most at this point. I liked them before the Bloodline. I was a huge fan of theirs. The whole Bloodline thing made me love them even more. It made them, even though they were a tag team, I don't really consider WrestleMania Night 1 as a main event if you're at the end, but they did main event technically WrestleMania Night 1. Like, what other tag team has done that besides their opponents? You know, KO and Sami Zayn, another one you really love.
So I'm gonna say for the Usos, I'm also a fan of them. I think they're cool. I think they bring a cool hip vibe to wrestling. I think they're funny. I think you guys don't think they're not great performers. I think they're okay. You know, they're not the best, but I don't think they're terrible. And I really fuck with them. So for me, them at number, I wouldn't leave them at number 4.
You'd put them at number 1.
No, but I would put them. I would put them after 5.
Can somebody get a shot at Steven's face? He just looks really mad
he
right
is
now.
disgusted.
It's not that I'm mad. To me, I'm looking at this list as who are the most influentials to you. You guys think the New Day and the Usos are? Then you know what? We're gonna keep it on the list because it's a WTP list.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Real quick though, is everyone okay with the Usos at number 4?
I would put them higher. I would put them at, maybe since Steven doesn't like them, so they can't be number 1. But I would put them in the top 3. But I'm fine with them staying at 4 if that's where they need to be.
You're crazy.
But I think they should be at the top 3.
Tag team of all time. That's crazy work.
Too crazy, man.
You?
No, they're fucked up. I
I mean, I have them at number 1. You guys have them at number 3, so it's not that crazy.
I have the Usos at 3, so
You guys are gonna tell me right now that fucking the Usos are way more influential than Edge and Christian.
100%. 100%.
Edge and Christian were
Edge
not
and
there as
Christian
a tag
have
team.
moments.
No, forget Edge and Christian. The New Age Outlaws?
Yes.
You guys
There-
are nuts,
there
bro.
I have more of an
That's-
argument.
Guys,
Yo,
the
you're
Usos have
so
been in
sold on-
WWE together as a team for close to 15
And
years.
that doesn't
wanna
matter.
talk
Edge and
about-
Christian
that-
have not
but
been
that-
there for a long time.
That doesn't matter.
Neither
it's
have the New Age Outlaws.
influence. It's what they brought to
I
the game.
don't think of it just influence. I think of it all around. And excuse me, but in ring, yes, you mentioned it earlier. Billy Gunn is great in the ring, but Road Dogg was dog shit in the ring.
He was great
was
on the mic.
amazing
He
on the
was
mic.
so much
I
on the
said in the
mic.
ring. I didn't say entertainment wise.
But
Like he said on a
it's-
podcast and everybody blew up. He is a better entertainer than Bret Hart, but he is not good
It's
in the ring.
WWE entertainment.
Exactly.
And you need Road Dogg.
Yes.
You needed him in that time. And it was an influential time in wrestling.
Yep.
It was the Attitude Era. And since we're talking about the Attitude Era.
That was the F though. WWF is attitude era.
Yeah, but it was entertainment at that point.
Get
but-
the F
WWF.
out.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you want to say something?
no, I'm going to wait for it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
cool.
wait
Okay.
for it,
All right,
'cause
so-
I'm getting heated up here, man.
I like it.
Yeah.
Listen, if it was up, okay, I can't leave the Usos at number 4. I can't. I like them, but they have to go.
Did you have them on your list? On your personal list?
I don't think so. No,
You didn't have them on your
Absolutely
list?
not.
because listen, for
You,
me,
I'm not gonna ask. I know already.
For them not to even be in the top 10 is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But they didn't.
top 10 is okay, just not top 5.
It's
because
what have they done
if-
for you?
If you show me a better tag team, for sure,
You know why,
and
guys?
explain why.
Because we're too old to put them in a top 5. Like we've seen way too much for them to be in a top 5.
You haven't seen that much shit for a certain point.
No, but like I still grew up. I grew up in a time when the guys that are influenced the game today were doing things. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So like for me, guys, like when the Usos came out, who were they? They were the head shrinkers, right? That's exactly what they were doing,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
right? So for listen, I like what they do again, but
Listen,
top
let
5.
me just tell you something. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. And it's in right now.
Well,
but that counts for something because
absolutely.
we don't remember everybody. So nostalgia does
sure.
count for something.
Sure, but it doesn't necessarily mean you watching something as a child was magical.
Yes.
Right? You go back to that match today, whatever match you might have loved when you were a kid, you're going to go back and be like,
Yes.
you know what? Finally, it's not as good as I
That
thought it
happens.
was.
Yeah.
That happens
So-
with everything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great thing that he's saying because now in TNA, the Dudleys and the Hardys are trying to recreate our childhood
Yes.
with a tables match, right?
Yes.
You know it's going to flop.
Yeah, but now
Ish.
that's different because they're old. I'm talking about going back and watching the the prime days.
It just goes to prove that those teams, the TLC teams, the Hardys, the Edge and Christian that you love so much, and the Dudleys, they made moments. After that, you forget about them.
I didn't forget about them.
Name me
see
one moment the Usos have done.
the longest reigning champions of all time.
That doesn't count.
The
No,
blood,
That doesn't count.
the
It's a
bloodline,
step.
the
No,
best faction in
The
that you
bloodline is
have.
the NWO.
It-
It's the
But
Wolfpack
since the
NWO. What else?
It's not actually.
What do you
it
mean?
really isn't. They're actually all related by blood.
Can I just
the
sit
NWO
here and
is
just
not
watch
related
Max?
other than Horace and Hogan.
And
Do his
they've
thing?
been and what?
I want to just watch you do your thing.
And
I'm
they've
enjoying this.
and they've been. Listen,
You can't say that the longest streak doesn't count. If you're talking about Roman, sure, because he was never there. But the Usos were there. They were defending their titles. They were on TV every week. They were relevant every single week.
Yeah.
The best arc that we've had for the past 5 years is the Bloodline. And half of the Bloodline was the Usos. And most
right
of the time,
there,
they were the tag team
best
champions.
arc we've had in the past 5 years is the Bloodline.
Yes.
You go back to the 90s and the early 2000s, there was a bunch of people that were just as good as that. You
Not
had the
just good.
NWO, you had the Wolfpack, you have DX, you had.
You can't say the NWO was as good as. You're talking about specific tag team NWO? Are you talking
Yeah,
about outsiders? Or are you talking about the group in general?
just
That was in my top list.
just
I'm talking about
tag
tag
teams. Tag teams.
they should be there.
Yeah, Scott Hall
Hall
and
and
Kevin
Nash,
Nash
man.
were not a great in-ring tag team.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you keep looking at
I'm looking
in-ring
at overall.
performance.
You're just looking at entertainment. Me, I'm looking at everything overall. In-ring combined with entertainment, combined with promos, combined with title wins and
Jay
all that
Uso
stuff.
and Jimmy Uso can't.
So
cut
this
a
is what I'm
promo
gonna
if their
say.
Life
and
depended
that's
on
the,
it.
and that's
As
the
a
other thing.
team-
How
as a
can they
team,
be
they were
the best
bad.
if today we don't even like them?
We don't like them as individual superstars, not as a tag
Well,
team. They're not a tag team anymore.
We're gonna have to move on with this.
Yes.
list. Go watch the Usos tag team match in 10 years, and let's just see how many times they give super kicks.
We'll finish this in 10 years. Okay, so we're leaving the Usos at number 4. You have it at number 1. You have it at number 3.
I don't think we're gonna get this list in order at all. I don't think we're gonna agree at all.
Okay, so you guys want to move them higher.
No, we're keeping them at 4, and
can
we
keep
ain't
them at
moving them
4.
to 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna happen under
It's
my
fair
watch.
to keep them in 4 or 5 since
I
they were
think-
only on our list.
I
Who's
think
gonna be
before-
3, 2, and 1?
Who's what?
Who's gonna be 3, 2, and 1?
Let's keep going.
Because
Look,
I'm gonna disagree with everything you say. I'm just joking.
Steven, keep going.
Okay, let's all agree on something. We're taking out the Young Bucks.
No.
No, I disagree.
I cannot, man.
You cannot take out the Young Bucks.
Yo, you cannot.
So for everybody that's watching, I'm looking at a list of about 5 more tag teams that you just knock out the Young Bucks.
How?
You didn't have the Young Bucks on your list,
Yeah,
did you?
number 5.
You had them on your list at number 5?
Yeah, number 5.
So you're telling me they revolutionized tag team?
Yes.
They revolutionized the industry.
The industry.
Yes, if there was no Young Bucks, then Cody and Omega and the Young Bucks would not have come together to create AEW.
I'm just talking about them as tag team.
Well, them as a tag, team.
not as a let's get together and make AEW. I'm not talking about
In
that.
the in the ring, like, they're really amazing.
They're really amazing.
Their spots are clean. They rarely mess up. They put over guys when they have to.
I'm seeing a trend here. He just doesn't like people that do super kicks.
Yeah.
He's like Shawn Michaels or nothing. Take it and go.
That's true.
They
That's
do
true.
the double
Actually,
super kick,
music.
no?
I thought you'd like them more because like you like smaller little guys.
No, I like if we're talking about AEW tag teams, I like the Lucha Bros way more than the Young Bucks.
They're not in AEW. You gotta let go of the past.
No, but if we're talking about
The
AEW,
run, but
that
The
run,
runs, yeah.
they had great matches.
but
But if you look at the Young Bucks,
the Bucks with the Bullet Club, man, the Bullet Club was the biggest thing in wrestling.
and I love the Bullet Club, but if we're talking about a list, I just don't think they deserve to be on the list right now. They're top 15.
I can't.
I'm gonna give you top 15.
There's no.
They have not made the top 10 yet.
Why are
they
you
have
dropping
not
them?
made.
Why are you giving me 15? I want 10.
They have, but I'm telling you, they
they're
would be
my-
part of top 10, but they don't deserve to be on a top 10 right now. If we have a conversation in 5 years or a conversation in 10 years, they might have done it.
They would run circles around Edge and Christian and the Hardys
In the ring?
In the ring.
Just because they could do flips and tricks.
yeah, I love that. Do a
Just
back-
because they could do flips and tricks. Seeing the same thing consistently.
What did Jeff
every
Hardy
night.
do? Off a ladder, off this, half kill himself.
stunt
What-
man.
I
he
just
could-
find they sold it
Jeff
more.
Hardy didn't know, first of all, what his name was half the time during these tag
It's
team
okay. He was
reigns.
allowed to be drunk. A lot of people are alcoholics.
Okay, this is
Respect.
you know,
Free beer at IWS.
Yeah.
there's no competition.
Listen, I don't know the
and,
Young
and
Bucks.
Matt Hardy, there's no character. There's nothing. They were just flips off a ladder.
Max, can you do cut me a video of this when it's time? If the Hardys didn't exist, Edge and Christian didn't exist, the Young Bucks would be still sucking milk on their mom's tits.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Cool. So I'm gonna disagree with everything you're saying. Top 15.
Okay.
Let's remove them from the list. Let's be smart for 5 minutes.
I don't know
disagree.
them, so I don't know.
I disagree.
Okay.
It's
And
two
you know
against,
what?
It's two
Yeah,
against
with the
one
high-
again.
It's two guys.
two against one
Once
again.
again, it's 2 against 1.
I didn't have them that high on my list. I had them at number 6. What
Yeah.
did you have them on?
5.
At
So
5.
I
Yeah.
think at number 8, it's a good spot for them.
I do think at number
You
8
guys
is
are
a good
fucking
stop
crazy.
for them. Yeah.
No offense. And I'm saying they're top 15.
Man.
They don't deserve to be on this list.
All right, guys, I have something to say too. Cause you're done.
I'm absolutely done.
All right.
Done with everything.
I'm done with everyone.
He's about
I
to
told
flip
you
the
guys.
table.
Thank goodness.
This,
Thank goodness.
this list, guys, has torn us apart. We've been fighting ever since. And now I have to say something. I like the Dudley boys, but they cannot be number 1.
No way.
Who agrees with me and who doesn't agree with me?
I don't mind them being at number 1.
I don't mind them. I had them number 2 on my team. So if you don't want to put them at number 1, then we're gonna have to squeeze the Usos in, which I don't think he wants. So I guess we'll keep the Dudleys at 1 for me.
John?
No, I can't have them at 1.
Now we're back to 2-1-2, baby. That's why I wanted to have a bunch of people here that can.
So hold on.
Debate with us.
I have stats here, guys. The Dudleys, okay? I had them at number 2. Johnny had them at number 4. Steven at number 5. Max at number 6.
But I
So
don't
top
mind them
5.
at number 1. Let's just get it
We
clear.
all
So
had
top
them.
5.
It's the only team that we all had on our top 10 list. So we can all at least agree that they should be on the list. That's a fair
Yeah,
decision.
100%. 100%.
Okay. So now we're disagreeing. So we definitely know that they should be in the top 5 since 3 of us put them in the top 5.
Yeah.
Tables wouldn't exist in wrestling if the Dudley Boys didn't
yeah.
exist. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Look, they 23 major titles across ECW, WWE, TNA, and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
they brought so much to wrestling.
They're still talked about today whenever somebody gets the table. Like people want tables because of the Dudleys.
This table, while we record, wouldn't exist if the Dudley Boys
exactly
didn't exist.
It came from Dudleyville. So, and people still today, even for nostalgia, will push like their partner and say, "Get the tables." Like this is all because of the Dudleys, guys. You can't tell me that it's not. They had so many crazy moments of putting everybody, including Mae Young, through a table off the freaking stage. Like they had some crazy moments. They were part of the first ever TLC.
Yeah.
The second TLC.
Great tag team.
Tag
They're
team
amazing
table
tag
match.
team. Yeah.
Can
Tag
I
team
just
table
give you
matches.
guys my point of view?
No.
Being the old washed guy that used to watch wrestling, right?
Casual Joe.
Casual Joe.
The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin were the number
Dudleys
one tag team.
were great. Like for their time, what they did, undeniable. Especially you see their stuff in ECW. It was crazy. Crowds were going crazy.
They were relevant after leaving WWE and went to TNA as well.
Yeah, and then when they came to WWE, it was the pop was insane. Especially at that time, if you were reading, wrestling magazines, you knew exactly who they were.
Yeah.
My only thing for them beat and nothing against
And
them
another
again,
plus, they had Stacy Keibler as a manager.
that's it. So my thing is,
Number one, really.
it's not that they don't. If we're talking tag teams of all time, I'm looking at a tag team that influence people, right? And this is gonna sound crazy. I know it's gonna sound crazy. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but to me, if you ask any of these guys who they loved watching growing up and who influenced them, they're probably gonna tell you the Legion of Doom. And the reason why I'm going Legion of Doom as number one tag team of all time, two big guys, powerhouses. They had the look. They had the street cred. They were working every single territory. They've worked from, I think, the early 80s all the way to the 2000s when, the way it ended, it wasn't the best, but that's 3 decades of dominance in
I don't
wrestling.
think anybody's going to, except Steven, going to argue with you that LOD should be in the top 3.
Biggest thing is the influence that they've had in tag team. You didn't talk about tag teams if you didn't mention them. And one more thing, we had mentioned Demolition.
Yeah.
You know why Demolition isn't on my list? Because Demolition was a copy of Legion of Doom that Vince McMahon made.
Wow.
He wanted
Those
something.
are fighting words, man.
No,
They were
but
a copy
that's
of
really what it
the
is.
Road Warriors.
The Road Warriors.
Yeah,
That's exactly
I
what it
loved
was.
though, but it was
I
captivating.
loved it. It was
captivating.
amazing. They did a great job.
When I saw that as a kid, I was like,
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Hold on, Max. Though that's not what you provided. You provide on your list as Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom is number 2.
No, I honestly, you just kept bothering me, so I just threw anything your way.
All right.
You had this is the official.
But what
list.
did I
You had
also-
Legion
but what-
of Doom as number 2.
No, forget my
I
list,
had
bro.
them at number 3.
My list doesn't
never
really
gonna
count.
agree
That's
on
fine. Okay, so
anything.
you have them at number 1. I had them at number 3. Johnny had them at number 2. Mr. Steven didn't have them on the list whatsoever.
He wasn't watching wrestling then.
It was my number 11.
Well, we're doing top 10, so you didn't have them on the list.
Just letting you know.
Guys, can I just say that this conversation has been quite a rush.
It's
Look,
what a rush.
I know, but
so we can
didn't
move
work out.
forward from this. We're gonna keep. Look, I don't mind switching Legion of Doom with Dudley.
Okay,
Price. Do you agree with
let's
that?
just get a top 3 because we're not going to agree on further.
No,
than that.
guys, I want to just tell you guys something. This
Talk to me.
conversation has gotten really intense and it's really good that we're not going to finish this list today,
Oh, we're never gonna finish it.
but we are going to finish it, guys. And we're going to deliver. We're going to deliver this. We're going to give you guys a list by the next time we're on the pod. We're going to have
without
something.
the Young Bucks.
We'll keep fighting. We'll keep
I
fighting.
think
Without
at
the
this
Young
point,
Bucks.
if you guys want to see our top 10 list, because we put already enough time on this, and I don't think people want to keep listening to this,
Yeah.
we'll just post it on Instagram.
Yeah, it'll be there. We'll figure something out.
Without the Young Bucks.
Woo! Okay, guys, we did it. That was
Sweaty.
it.
Let's all be friends again.
Can we be friends again?
No, because I don't understand why you
No,
guys say
I-
the Young Bucks should be on the list.
I literally
No, it
just
is what it
exited
is.
the group chat.
Oh my god. All right.
Focus, Max. We got this.
That was so good.
Casual J.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. It is time
Casual
for
Oos.
Yeet. It is time for our match of the week, which was Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. John, take it away, bud.
Yes, sir. So I just want to say, first off, before the match even starts, I love CM Punk's entrance music.
Kill Switch Engage.
This Fire Burns. Oh, absolutely hits the feels, man. Absolutely. I prefer it over Cult of Personality.
1000%.
So just off that. Second of all, before we get into the match, it was a hair. If CM Punk loses, he loses his hair, which goes into what he was doing with the Straight Edge Society. His hair was purity. The Straight Edge Society was no alcohol, no drugs, no tobacco, all that stuff, which he does actually live that life. I think they could have done huge, massive things with the Straight Edge Society. I think they booked it completely wrong. That whole cult thing wasn't like an in thing, because if you saw after with the Wyatts, like the cult thing was a hit.
Can I say something? So this match took place in 2010.
Interrupt me one more time.
I'm sorry, buddy. I just have to say this. Do you guys remember in 2010, this actually not just in wrestling, but Straight Edge Society being an actual thing?
Yeah.
There used to be parties. There used to be like
Yeah.
all kinds of events,
Yeah.
and that's like what the whole X thing
X
came.
thing, yeah.
Music.
It must
Yeah.
have been a fun party.
I was straight edge for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I was straight edge probably from 2004 to 2006.
Nice.
Yeah, that was, and that I remember
I was
people.
straight edge from like 1985 to 2000.
Yeah,
Something
me
like
too.
that.
1985 to high school.
But and the funniest thing is that like the guys that are trying to be straight edge and like not doing anything are the bad guys.
Right, it makes
That's-
zero sense.
That's hilarious
Yeah.
to me. I was just like,
Actually,
wait.
no.
As much as we make jokes about the Straight Edge Society, like if you live that life, amazing to you.
Yeah.
It's
Respect.
It's respect, especially in a society today where everything is so accessible and so like mainstream. Good for you if you do that. Like we have respect for that. We're just talking about the character in wrestling. And CM Punk was good for as the leader of that. Like
Amazing.
with Luke Gallows and Serena, like, and someone else that he's gonna mention later, I think they were doing great work. So on to the match. Like I said, if CM Punk loses to Rey Mysterio, he would lose his hair, which was like the whole like purity of thing. We know how that goes later on.
I didn't get it. I thought I was like, okay, he loses his hair. What does Ray lose?
Rey Mysterio was supposed to, if he lost, join
No, so from what I gathered, I wasn't watching wrestling at the time. I'm gonna steal a line from you. Hey, buddy. So from what I heard the commentary say is that they had a match at WrestleMania, and back then, if Rey Mysterio had lost, then he would have had to join the straight edge.
Yeah, that was the WrestleMania before Extreme Rules.
So, so no, it's because Backlash is usually the pay-per-view right after WrestleMania. So it would have been the WrestleMania right before, or like the month prior. This was in May, right? WrestleMania is in April. So this is the pay-per-view after, I guess. They had one side stipulation at WrestleMania, now they have another side stipulation.
Which that match was fucking phenomenal also.
And CM Punk at this point, the CM stands for Charles Manson. That's what he was, no?
Chicago made.
No. Charles Manson, he was like a cult leader.
Chick magnet.
Whatever you want.
All right, let's go back over to Johnny. Don't interrupt him again.
No,
Never
You guys
again.
can interrupt me all you want. I love you guys. But yeah, no, the match was
No,
great.
Johnny.
It was.
Johnny, we're not going to interrupt you.
Don't ever tell me what to do. No, the match was good. I think it was two guys who were like in their prime / approaching their prime. Great in the ring. The only little hiccup was like the 619 spot on the rope where
His foot got stuck.
Yeah, Punk
The
was a bit
Hurricane
close,
Rana.
but other
Yeah,
than
the
that,
scissors.
man, it was a great match. They just flowed. They told the story. Punk playing with his hair the whole
Yeah.
time, like
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
That was amazing.
really selling like how important his hair was to him. And like I think I don't know if it was Raw or SmackDown, but they had cut up like a piece of his hair off, and he was like still playing with that side of his hair. Like I think the story work in this match was so good, and Ray coming out and he's like, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna shave your head," you know. Otherwise, I think it was great, and the finish for me was perfect. If you're gonna introduce a new member to a group, you do it at a major pay-per-view. You kind of keep it in a secret. You remember who it was, right?
Yeah.
The legendary wrestler whose name was.
Wait. You guys said you were going to give me a few clues before I get to guess.
We don't have enough time for that.
Just see who it is. I have no idea.
It was Joey Mercury.
How the hell am I supposed who this guy is?
So Joey Mercury was with Johnny Nitro. They were tag team.
Eminem.
with Molina.
Yeah, with Melina, who I met with Johnny Nitro, and I held the actual real Intercontinental Champion.
Nice.
But that's a story for another day. Joey Mercury and CM Punk were actually really good friends outside of the ring, and CM Punk actually helped Joey Mercury kick being an alcoholic.
Okay.
And
Oh wow.
yeah,
So it was
and-
like they're blending the storylines
Yeah.
together.
So Joey Mercury was losing his house. He was losing everything because of the issues he was going through, and CM Punk actually helped him through it.
Nice.
Amazing.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, CM Punk was actually really nice to Joey Mercury, so that whole thing made sense.
And he was close to Gallows as well, right?
Yeah.
Like he put on his boys, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and look, I'm gonna say this, and people on the internet, you can hate me all you want, but I think this is the best CM Punk of all the CM Punk characters, all the CM Punk
This version
throughout
of
the
him?
year.
Yeah.
This version of him, to me, is brilliant. And I'll be honest, when I first saw it back then, I wasn't sold on it. As an adult, going back to it,
The gimmick you're talking about.
the gimmick is just brilliant. He literally became
He was a cult leader.
exactly,
Yeah.
and it worked so well. The hairy chest, the beard, the long hair, how he was able to bring people into the ring and try and get them to be part of the straight edge society by shaving their head.
Yeah.
It was just brilliant. And in the ring, he was prime CM Punk in the ring. He was amazing.
He was at his best.
And I'll tell you this, if this did not exist, this gimmick, this character did not exist, I'm telling you, CM Punk that we love today, Pipe Bomb CM Punk, would have not existed. Because this is where CM Punk actually found his character. Because before this, they wanted to get rid of CM Punk.
Yeah.
And I'll mention one thing about like, besides like wrestling in terms of in the ring, I think CM Punk, this character, gave us one of the holy grails of action figures. I'm gonna throw this up right here. It was the action figure with the black mask, which was the Straight Edge Society, which storylines will lead you to go on. And he does get his head shaved later on, and he has to wear a mask because like he lost his purity of his hair, and that figure is one of the most sought after figures that there is on the market. So.
Let me talk to you for a second. Yeah. So doesn't look like you guys are going to agree with my opinion, but this was a very average match for me.
What the hell's wrong with you?
It was a very, like, this could have been a.
But the Usos are number
match,
one.
Yeah,
a match
exactly.
on Raw or a match on SmackDown or something. I
What?
like both of these guys. And sorry, I have to correct whoever said that Rey Mysterio was in his prime at this point. I think prime Rey, he was really good, but prime Rey Mysterio, I think, was in the 2000s. This was 2010. He had already wrestled for like during 3 different decades.
He
from
was
there.
he was nearing the end
Well, I mean, he's still going now. He only on the shelf because he was injured.
of prime years.
Man.
You think
I
he's
guess,
still
I
in his
mean,
prime now?
In the 90s, he was
No.
great, and then in the year 2000s, he was in the prime. This was in 2011, I believe, which he was still very good. Even now, Rey Mysterio is still good at his age. But this match, like, I'm not saying it was a bad match. It was just I didn't find anything special about it. I did like you said, he kept playing with his hair,
Yeah.
like showing that
Yeah.
like he really cares about his hair. You're not gonna get me with that, and things like that.
I love Ray's mask.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Ray's mask.
They told a story,
But the
man.
match, I mean,
told the
wasn't
story.
that crazy for me. I don't know. It just didn't hit the spot. I recently watched, beyond off topic, just an older Rey Mysterio match I recently watched in 2003, I think it was, at SummerSlam against Kurt Angle. Now that was prime Rey Mysterio right there.
Yeah, it's almost like 10 years earlier though.
That was prime Rey Mysterio because
Yeah.
he was 10 years younger.
Yeah.
Heel CM Punk. Amazing.
By the way, before we go, what was Luke Gallows' name right before this?
Fistus.
Fistus.
Or was it after or before?
It was before because he apparently before that he was on drugs and he saved them, and that was the whole
Yeah,
gimmick
because
switch.
if you look at whatever the hell his name is, I can't pronounce. He looked like he was like dumb.
You're talking
Yeah.
about Fistus? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
like
w-
like
His thing was whenever they would ring the bell, he would go
like-
crazy.
yeah,
he would
go
snap.
nuts, yeah.
Casual Joe.
Wow,
Ah,
you were
you
watching
like
at that
huh? You
point,
like
baby.
No, I wasn't. I did a little research.
Chat GPT.
All right, guys, that was our match of the week. So right now we are going to spin the heel and see which match we will be watching this
who's spinning
week.
it? Who's spinning it?
Our boy T-Dog over there is about to spin that wheel. Here we go.
Drum roll, please.
Let's go for something more old school. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, again. Is this the same match? No.
How is it the same match? It says TNA.
No, I
Genesis.
thought it hit Extreme Rules. So we're going Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
This
Everyone's-
was a match that I
TNA.
threw on that
Everyone's
wheel.
favorite.
You put that
No,
there.
this
put
is
that
like
on there.
this is the third match you pick.
No, second. The first one
How
was me, and
dare
then
you.
this one. And actually, I just went back over my list recently, and I have 3 of them, Samoa Joe being in them. So
Good, thank you. I appreciate that.
No
Honestly.
problem.
You're
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
Samoa Joe guy, yeah.
Yes, sir. So this was Kurt Angle's first match in TNA, actually, his debut match in TNA, and it was against Samoa Joe. They put on a killer match, and
Is this
you guys gonna enjoy it.
the match to because Samoa Joe was he hadn't been defeated yet? Is it this one?
I believe so. I could be wrong. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's Samoa Joe. He
That's
had a
good
reign,
booking.
and
he was undefeated at that
he-
point at TNA.
Yeah, can't wait to talk about this match.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Kurt Angle.
Sounds good, guys. All right, that's it. We did it. Are we still friends?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
So you
Yeah.
take the fucking Young Bucks off the top.
Yeah,
10.
yeah, yeah. This is gonna get really ugly.
it's my last episode.
Thanks.
Guys, we almost made it to episode 5, but you know, things got real. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It was great. Let's try not to fight ever again. That's not gonna happen because we
That's
got
the fun part, though.
we
You
got
can't
more
always
lists.
Agree.
Yeah,
You have
Of
to
course
disagree.
not. We got more lists coming. I want to give a huge shout outs to the all-time podcast. Steven is here with us.
Throw them ones in the air.
No, I don't do the ones.
No?
No, only this one.
Exactly.
What else we got? Don't forget IWS October 31st. What's the name of the event again? I completely forgot. Damn it. But it's okay, guys. IWS October 31st. It's their Halloween event. It's going to be good.
Yeah, we'll be there. Come check us out.
I will be there absolutely this time.
Steven, you
Yeah.
better be there, man.
Max,
And
are you
guys-
gonna be there, or are you gonna go trick or treating instead?
I might go
Yikes.
trick-or-treating.
IWS, know your enemies.
Know your
October
enemies.
31st.
That's it. And it's Kristara versus the Green Phantom, I think, right?
Are we gonna see a new era, new champion, or what?
We'll
I
see.
have no idea who these people are. I am excited to get
You are
involved.
gonna enjoy
Hey,
it.
how
Yeah, you're
come
gonna enjoy
how
it.
come women's can become man's champion, but men never become women's champion?
Yeah.
Let's-
On the next
good question.
episode.
Let's see.
And
Let's
cut.
see that switch.
I mean, it's technically not called the IWS Men's Championship.
No, it's
called
not.
the
It's the
IWS World,
World
Championship.
Championship. That's it.
While the other one is called the IWS Women's championship.
You are
I
correct,
wasn't
my friend.
watching wrestling at this time.
This is kind of hard to watch this one. All right, guys. Like always, this podcast is sponsored by wrestlingtees.com. This time, only me and John got wrestling tees on, but that's okay.
Always repping.
You know who it's
Yeah.
not sponsored by? WWE, but they do take our ideas.
We forgive these guys. Steven has an Oasis shirt on because that's his
Absolutely.
favorite band.
In the world.
And Oasis is a great band, so respect.
Hold on.
I said maybe.
I take great big insult in what you said. I am rocking Wrestle Tees merchandise. NWO. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're right. You're rocking the caps, but you are rocking the tribal sheaf. So, well, we acknowledge you.
Damn right.
Guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Hey Max,
Get the
do
Young
you
Bucks
have
off the
one
list.
thing to say to everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share.
Young
Visit us
Bucks.
on Instagram. Visit us on wrestlingtees.com.
Click.
Follow
That is
Steven.alltime
true.
on Instagram.
Guys, everyone just say a bunch of stuff at the same time, and then we'll just fade out. Everyone, just keep going, keep going.
Get the Young Bucks off the list.
Yeet. Peace.
Young Bucks off the list.